Hey, it's Bradley J, and welcome to Final Fantasy VII. Uh, right, there's been a couple of these uploads so far, so I'm going to try and just jump straight into this. Let's go right into it, and I'm going to talk about Final Fantasy VII whilst I go ahead and do that. So, uh, let's do this now. Let's get started. So, Final Fantasy VII, the original version of it on Steam. This is quite the big deal for me, and I really don't want. Well, it's called Bradley J. Badly Plays. Let's hope that I don't do this one too badly because I love this game, guys. I really do. It is the only Final Fantasy VII, only Final Fantasy game that I've actually completed. The only one that I actually loved. I have tried playing 8 shortly afterwards, didn't take to it. Tried playing 15, loved it, then lost the opportunity to play it. Got it again recently, and then I got stuck and frustrated and bored, so I uninstalled it. Rage uninstalled it actually recently. But it made me want to play this again. A game which has never left my heart, and even today, as recently as today, I was thinking about this game and thinking, yeah, I've got to do this. This is likely going to be the longest live stream series I've done. Jurassic World, I should say, is the current one. I think 10 parts, quite lengthy. I'm going to try and do this as often as I can. I realise I've still got some stuff left to do with Sonic, not that much though. Sonic Origins, and I've got another game to play with Mallow now that we've done our little in-between game. Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, of course. That's the last time I went live. I'm also playing this with keyboard controls, which I've never done before. Pray for Mojo. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm going to be making some changes. But this is the Steam port, so I don't know how good this is. I've only ever played the... Oh, it's the one with the mouths! Okay, so a lot of people have got open mouths throughout. It's quite distracting. I've seen it. I've never sort of played it, so this is going to be fun. Is that coming through okay there? Yeah, it seems to be going through okay. And I had forgotten how the run button is. I don't know. Right, there's the menu. Fine. There it is, the run button. Which is C. Okay, this is turn-based combat. If you're watching this, do you really need me to explain what Final Fantasy VII is? I mean, if you do, I will, but gotta say, the graphics looking real crisp here. I've not played the Steam version, like I say. I played the original PlayStation 1 version, PS3 port. Hey, achievement. Thank you. Let's try and get used to the controls again. Talk to me. Am I pressing the wrong button again? I'm pressing the wrong button again. Button X. So, I am playing a character. Now, I'm going to try and do a little tribute, if it'll let me. As far as name's concerned. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Spiky blonde one. Nah, it's not going to let me do it. Let's do the defaults, I think, for now. I wanted to go named after Team 4-star stuff. So spiky blonde one, for example, for Cloud. Yeah, it's weird. So yes, you play Cloud, who is an ex-soldier. Soldier is a class of the Shinra military. Shinra are a huge corporation, and we've been hired as a mercenary to help this group, Avalanche, who again, we'll just stick with the, yeah, so we've been hired to blow up the reactors. Eco-terrorism, essentially, because they're killing the planet. I'm going to be skipping through most of the dialogue just because this is a very dialogue-heavy game. It's an RPG. If it wasn't dialogue-heavy, I'd be disappointed. So you'll get random encounters like this. But yeah, Team 4-star do an absolutely brilliant abridged version of this, machine abridged. Anyone who's a fan of Final Fantasy VII, oh my goodness, you must see it. It's so good. And I'm going to be making references to it throughout. I just can't help it. Just a shame I don't really have the room on the names to call Cloud Spiky Blonde one, or Barrett Avalanche time. Okay. Now I have played this before with the assistings on there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I do need to do that. I need to go into the settings and change some stuff. But I'm probably going to do that off screen. Or off stream, I should say. It's because the settings in the battle are just so slow. It's not, and it doesn't normally take this long. It feels like I've got the status selection slow, which is something we will come up to later. Now, as far as what I'm looking to complete on this one, I don't know. I have completed everything on this, but not for a very long time. There are some secret bosses on this, some super bosses, which take some battling. Emerald weapon, ruby weapon, those two essentially. And I don't know if I want to take them on again. I might. I mean, that's a long, long way from now. But we'll see how I feel closer to the time. But yeah, as members of Avalanche, as our first treasure chest. Phoenix down, help us come back to life. I don't think I'm going to be able to explain everything in this game, but I will try. I'm also not an expert. Like I said, this is the game I know the best. Doesn't mean I know everything about it. I'm still learning stuff. Jesse's face and mouth. Just constantly open. Again, 4-star sort of make mention of that, which is fun. He don't care about the planet, he just wants to get paid. Hey Cloud, don't come. No! No, no, no! Oh, crikey. And immediately I'm going up, which I didn't want to do. It's the keyboard controls I'm not used to them. C and X are right next to each other. C is the run button or cancel. X is the OK button. And I never learned how to touch type. It's something that I called out on, well, it's mentioned during my work the other day. Somebody said, I can't believe you don't touch type. But yeah, I just didn't. Had the lessons at school, but that was it. Anyway, random encounters. Barrett is now in our party, so I get to control him as well. The difference is that Barrett at the moment, he will later, can't use magic. And Cloud can. That is down to materia. Magic rocks. Naturally occurring in the earth. Which allow you to do magic spells. And some of them are ridiculous, like powerful, and some of them are ridiculous in what they do. It's like, what even is the point in that? Here we go. Push OK in front of a ladder. Imagine if somebody said that to you in real life. It's like, push OK in front of a ladder to use it. What are you talking about? Help heal. They will become useless later on. But yeah, this opening bombing mission is basically we're just going to blow up this reactor. And down there is a save point. I'm not going to save it. Let's be risky for once. No, I am, because I don't know what the control... Because I'm not comfortable with the controls yet, so I'm going to save it. No, I'm going to save it, I said. Okay. Here we go then, because it's about to go down now. Trickiest enemy in these dungeons is those blue things. Because they're the ones that hit hardest. But that's it. Everything in this first dungeon. You also have the most health as well. Everything in this first dungeon, fairly straightforward. There's only one thing that's going to kill you, and we're going to face that in a minute. And that's only if you're not careful with it. Certainly not this thing. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's the thing that's got the most health. I'm not going to be on for especially long tonight. It is already nearly 11 o'clock here UK time. Oh, for the love of... Uh-oh. I don't know how to turn around. So, because we've attacked from the back, we've now in, well, Cloud is now in the back row. So the front row and back row are positions that you can take. If you're in the back row, you won't hit as hard, but you won't get hit as hard. So it's good if you've got a long range weapon. Barrett does, for example. And we're going to use a potion now on Cloud. Barrett isn't in the back row by default. He should be in the back row, so we're going to do that now. Yeah, because he hits the same whether he's in the front or back row. Why would you put him in the front row? Anyway, moving on. That is a restore materia. That is a healing materia. So you can use healing magic, I suppose, but we can't install materia just yet. We'll do that later. I'm having a bit of an argument. And Cloud then having a bit of a moment. Watch out, this isn't just a reactor. So he sets the bomb, and unfortunately the alarm goes off. And now we've got to fight the giant scorpion. One trick to this. Is he going to use search scope on Cloud? Okay. Yeah, one trick to this. Search scope will lock onto its target and it will do that before it hits. Now, oh, it didn't use the... that's weird. So we're just going to keep attacking it until its tail lifts up. Aha! And now we've got limit breaks. When a player gets hit enough times, they get a special attack called a limit break. It's depending on who it is and what limit it is, it'll either hit harder or it'll do some special damage. There's an achievement for first limit break. Is it time? Not yet. Still going to keep attacking it. Still not yet. Probably need to heal next time. Soldier bolt. Right, here it is now. So Barrett is basically warning you. Oh, Cloud. Barrett, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's going to counter-attack with lasers. So don't attack it. So this is the time that you recover. And we're going to wait. We're just going to do nothing until the tail goes down. Once the tail goes down, we'll attack it again. Now, if, like me, the first time you played this, so be careful. Attack while its tail's up. You'll do that, and then you'll get counterattacked, and you'll likely get killed. However, I know what I'm doing now, sort of. Now I'll go back to search scope. Just keep watching out, making sure that it doesn't. Yeah, just make sure that it doesn't lift its tail. It can attack with scorpion tail. That's absolutely fine. Just watch the health. Should be absolutely fine. It's a very simple first boss. Keep using soldier bolt. Barrett attacking. And there it is. Ba, 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 ba. Now we have 10 minutes to get out of here. But I have enough time, no, to lock in the assault gun, which has a higher attack and attack percentage. It also has 2 slots. We'll come back to slots later. Okay, here we go then. 10 minutes to get out of here. And we need to make sure we've got every member of our Avalanche as well. It will be a game over if you get to 10 minutes and you are not out. So move as quickly as you can. Run, Cloud, run. Don't stand still. Problem is that you've still got random encounters and you've just got to beat them. 5! All the times there can be 5 enemies now, is it? That was a critical hit. You saw the screen flash there. Means you've done slightly more damage than normal. So slow. Can't be doing many of these random encounters. But Barrett's gun is different now. It's the assault rifle. Aside from the fact that it hits harder, it also looks different in battle, which is great. Some of the weapons you get in here later on, some of them are great, some of them are just goofy. So make sure you see Jessie. I did again early on, missed that, went right past her, and said, "Wait, where's Jessie?" And you have to go back and get her. And it gets a little bit too close to the knuckle. Would you grab the ladder, please, Cloud? Thank you. Come on, spiky blonde one, grab the ladder. No! For God's sake. Now, this is why I saved, because I'm not used to keyboard controls, and this is the, I'd say, handicap on me. But there's a lot of people who use keyboard controls instead of controller. I just can't get the controller working. It recognizes it, but it just won't work. Not sure why. Hopefully I can get that fixed for later on, because I'm not good with keyboard controls. I'm really not. All I'm doing at this point is just attacking. That should be enough. Beam gun's rubbish. Ah. Good for a miss. Things are going to take a little longer. There's somebody watching. Hello, other person watching. How are you? Getting a little frustrated that Barrett keeps missing, considering this weapon is supposed to be more accurate than the last one. It just saunter over there, Cloud. Press the button, Cloud. There we go. 6:25. 10 minutes is actually plenty of time. Because we're nearly there now. Make sure you click on the right person. It's the same order as when you came in. And I think... Oh, no! Just keeps going. 6 minutes left. There's 3 of these enemies now. There we go. Right. Can I please escape now? Okay, here we go. That's it. And this is now all done already. And look, Jessie falls down again. And for goodness sake, Jessie. And despite the fact we had 6 minutes left on the clock, the reactor blows up there, barely avoiding Cloud. And our first look of Midgar as a whole. Biggs in the background there, do oh. So we've got blown up. And we got stuck in the tunnel, and now we're going to just blow ourselves out of this as well. Out comes Cloud. Out comes Barrett. Biggs, Jessie, but Wedge, his butt's on fire. Sector 8 station. We'll get back to there in just a moment. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go in and do some configuring. active, and we want battle speed fast, field message fast, battle message fast. I'm going to adjust this as well. I like things in red. Because red is my favourite colour. I'm just going to mess around with this for a second. Here though, we're going to change this to black, so we have a sort of red and black thing going on. Now we're talking. Alright, there we go. Loveless. This is not Crisis Core, so we're not going to hear about that at all. Now we'll knock over this flower girl. What happened? Oh, nothing, hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Let's buy one. Buy a flower. Be nice. I have a feeling you're going to be important later on. It's not just one shadow. That's not just 2 shadow or 3 shadow. That's 4 shadows. Alright, so let's move on. And we're going to fight these soldiers. Now, you'll see that things will move a lot faster now. I'll put everything to active. So things should move a lot faster. There we go. So much better. I don't need that much thinking time, especially not now in this early stage. It's pretty straightforward stuff. And now more come along. Again, we'll fight them. This is free XP at the moment, which isn't a huge deal, but free XP is free XP. What it also means is I can get closer to my next limit. Now I believe the next limit I have, cross slash, I have to use braver either 8 or 10 times. I forget how many. But so the more I get hit, the more obviously I build up my limit break. The more I use the limit break, the quicker it'll be until I get my next limit break, which is more powerful. It's attack from both sides. So if somebody attacks you from behind, it hurts more than if they were to attack you from the front. The problem is I do not know how to turn around. Aha! I have to use braver. There it is. And some of the sounds appear to be missing. That's disappointing. Oh well. Right. The soldiers will just keep on coming, but you get to a point where you're surrounded. And whether you fight them or not, you get to this point here. We have a cutscene where Cloud jumps onto the plane. Plane. Not the plane, he jumps on the train. It's late. Give me a break. But look, you'll see the messages here go a lot faster as well. Wondering where Cloud is. Something's on the roof. What is it? Oh, we know what it is because get the feeling Barrett doesn't have a lot of money to give. And there's Cloud. He's made a big entrance. Barrett jumps at the screen. Everyone jumps at the screen. Now, I have not yet played Remake, but I know that obviously Jesse gets fleshed out a bit more on this one. So, for now, Jessie is just a member of Avalanche, but there's more to her in the next one. Look, that mouth is so distracting. Everyone keeps jumping crotch first into the screen. So heading over to the train graveyard. Let's go talk to these people because I'm fairly certain that. Oh. Yeah, fairly certain that this will pay off the next time on the train a little bit later. So, Jesse's going to give us a quick show of Midgar. Here we go. So Midgar is a weird city. It's a city on top of another city. So the slums are on the bottom, upper class all on the top. It has 8 reactors. There we go. 8 reactors. We've blown up one of them. But they're taking up Mako or Mako energy. I always said Mako, but Mako apparently is now how it's pronounced. From the planet and using that to sell electricity, sell power to people. Imagine someone like British Gas doing something that would kill the planet slowly and make a huge profit off of it. I mean, like they would, right? But yeah, from the underneath you can't see the sky, is what Barrett is saying here. Everyone below is suffering with polluted air. The reactor's draining that. Yeah, and it's a messed up city, essentially. We've blown up one of the reactors. We plan to continue. I love these cutscenes. They're coming in so smooth. I've not seen them run this smooth before. But here we are at the train graveyard. That's the stop we need to be at. A bit stally at the moment. Barrett now. Another explosion. He's planning another bombing mission. They're going to the hideout. I'm going over here. No, I can't do anything here yet, but I will. I'll be back there later. I say much later. A bit later. But here we are. So this is one of the pillars holding up the upper plate. Absolutely gigantic. It goes all the way up. 50 meters, I think they said. I think it's more than that, honestly. But yeah, you can see it's just holding everything up. It's crazy. Okay, moving on. Can't go down there. Go over here to this little town. That bar says Texas. That suggests that there is a Texas in this world. And this is our hideout. Papa! Nope. Nope. And there is a very important character. Keep him. Keep him as they are. Tifa the liar, though, is going into mind for me. Now then, who do we give the flower to? So, if we give it to Tifa, that's going to help there. Give it to Marlene. Yeah, let's give it to Tifa. You try and go out the door. Barrett comes in. Barges in fact. Down here, press the pinball machine, and down we go. So. Go talk to Tifa. Something to drink. Give me something hard. Oh my. Fan fiction writes itself. So, Tifa and Cloud are childhood friends. We'll get into that relationship later. But Tifa is concerned about us. Again, not quite sure why just yet. But again, we'll get there. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett is the... Okay, was there anyone from Soldier fighting us from today? Nope. The soldiers like the elite class of the military, so Cloud's basically saying if they were fighting any of them, then they wouldn't be there. Barrett questioning the loyalty here after that stands on his tiptoes to go eye to eye with Barrett. Barrett's tall. Cloud does not care about the Shinra at all. Used to, doesn't anymore. Just wants his money so he can get out of here. There's not really much I can say right now. Yeah, they're going to delve into Cloud and Tifa's backstory here. Cloud wants out. Tifa bringing up the promise they made when they were kids 7 years ago. At the Wishing Well in their hometown, which is not Midgar. I'll say the music in this game is just exceptional. One of the best game soundtracks I've ever experienced. Persona 5 is right up there with it, but this is the original awesome soundtrack. There's very little wrong with it whatsoever. How long have I been going now? Can't tell. I'm not going to start the next Avalanche mission. We'll have to call it soon because it's again 20 past 11 here. McCloud with his stupid little ponytail. Tell the Tifa how he wants to join Soldier. He wants to be as good as Sephiroth. That's a name we're going to hear a lot during this game. What is going on? Why was he bobbing up and down there? Weird. I will talk about sort of Final Fantasy VII covers and such, and music specifically. Another recommendation I can make, and this is something that really should work, it's like the peanut butter and honey of music. It's Megaran, who did 2 albums, I believe, maybe 3. But the one called Black Materia, where he does rap versions of the songs in the game. They're brilliant. Well, don't like the Don Corneo one, but there you go. They made a promise on a shooting star, which means they are bound by it legally. Cloud saying he's not a hero, he's not famous, so he can't keep the promise. Steve said, "You joined Soldier, you made the promise." Why doesn't Barrett use the pinball machine? And now Barrett's pay 1,500 gil. He wants the next one for 3,000. And that music signifies sleep, which automatically recovers all your health points and magic points, HP and MP. soon as we find a save point, we're going to save and we'll call it a session, I think. It's a good introductory session anyway. Barrett's theme. Now, this is a tutorial that you can do, but I'm going to skip the tutorial. I know how to use materia. I'm going to give you a very quick rundown though. Very quick. I put in Marlene in charge of the bar. So, materia. And Tifa is with us now as well. So, lightning, restore, we got here. So, anything that you put in here, you can use, essentially. That's it. And you take it out, switch to other people. If I remember how the controls work, we're going to give Tifa restore. And we'll give Barrett ice. So now everyone can do some magic. Again, I'm sure there are people who are going to be shouting at me for doing it wrong or whatever. I just do what I do. Somebody at the weapons store wants to see me, but let's have a look and see what this store is. This is the item. Pressing the wrong buttons again. But these are shops, so I can buy a fire, another fire. I don't have a fire materia. Got 2,229. I'm going to buy one fire. Actually, I think what we'll do is let's take ice. No, I don't want to buy anything or sell anything. Oh my god! Bradley J versus... Alright, so we give fire to Barrett. We give ice back to... Give ice back to Cloud. So, Barrett can do one materia attack, Teeth can do one, and so there's the weapons up. So iron bangles, these are upgrades to armor, so we want 3 of those. Don't really use the item grenade. So like before, we're just going to go in here. Iron bangle. I'm sure there must be a way of switching between each one. So there must be one of these buttons. So camera's home, switches and search, which is switching between those two. Menus V. Start with B. No, it's not B. Target end. Where's the end key? Nope, no good. Assist is delete. Camera is home. Not easy either, so. Now, as far as I'm aware, I can't switch between them. Using the... I'll take any advice on this, by the way, if anyone can do that. Okay, so the defense is up now. So what we'll do is we're going to sell whatever we don't need. So we'll sell the 3 bronze bangles. We do not need those. Go over here. That is a safe point. And that is all materia. So there's more tutorials around here telling you what treasure chests are. Save point there. But we just got an all materia. All is a support materia. Immediately I'm going to change my setup now. Okay, so I'm going to put restore and all. So all affects everyone who is targeted. So in this instance, restore all means we've got a cure on every member of the party. If I'd done, say, fire all, then it would target all enemies I'm fighting. I'm sure I can go upstairs one more time. Yeah, there's a ladder right there. But I know I said about the save point. I want to make sure I've done everything first. Anytime you find a bed, you can sleep. Usually it's going to cost you some gil. We've just rested, our health is at full already, so there's no need to do that. Let's make sure there is nothing else in this area. We'll save and we'll call it there. Press the wrong button again. Nothing in there. So I think that's everything here. So there's a save point by the pillar. So let's go over there and save, and we'll call it. There we go. Alright then, so let's save and then we'll end the session. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe for more content. As far as what's coming up on the channel is concerned, my review of Night School is coming soon, as well as a couple of other little things here and there. A couple of creative endeavours that I'm working on. I'll be hoping to live stream a bit more often now. It depends where and when I can get the time, so there's no set time. I know that's detrimental to the channel, but I do this for fun, and I want to play this game, and I want to sort of share in that. Maybe have the odd fun moment here and there. Right, well, thank you very much for joining me, everybody.